Okay, what's up, everyone? Sorry about all the little mishaps. I basically had to get myself change my setup a bit because, as usual, tech was being a twat waffle. Needless to say, as I've said before, I've already played this game. I got up to highest man, and yeah. But and also, if you want to know what edition I got, this should probably tell you. Also comes with the little pins. I'm actually probably going to try and put these on my hat for work whenever someone asks, is like, what are these? And I'll just call them their wisdom teeth. They're homotenta. I honestly, I love the little bastards. They're so adorable in their weird, uncanny way. I love them. But, yeah. But, yeah, I'm probably gonna put these on my hat and have everyone question was like, what the fuck are these? And all the time was like, play metaphor and find out. They're fucking cool. I love just the little pun. But either way, let's get back to the game.
I trust this will suffice. God smiles upon the generous.
I will say, I love the anime cutscenes. Like, seriously, what studio made these cutscenes? I think that's like a huge, honestly, if someone were to tell me that it was Ufotable, I would probably look at them and go, I believe it. Because it just looks that beautiful. And typically, for a lot of Ufotable's works, you can kind of tell with, the various, the radiance and whatnot. Gradient. And just how, they do sunbeams and sunlight and whatnot. That's how I often would see a Ufotable, and not just that, for a lot of the landscaping, they do kind of like a 3D landscaping.
The blooms upon the prince's grave have yet to wilt, without an heir to wear the crown. What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might outdo us.
From within or without, the safe hands on the precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet, His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all? Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity?
Luis. A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter. The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which
I'm
makes
feeling things.
one has to ask, then dead, who shall take the throne?
I'm going to say this about this game. The fact, like, it's rated T for teen is nothing short of amazing to me. Considering some of the shit that I have seen within this game, I'm still flabbergasted that they managed to make it rated T. Okay. Okay. Okay, don't care. So we're gonna go with new game.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Okay. There is a reason why I'm going with this name. Tab.
A most unusual name. I've never heard in our world. It would suggest to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy, but can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
I think whenever you take this into account, you have to look at, like, the different eras of human civilization and think from the perspective of previous civilizations and what we have just in the span of like 100, like 200 to 300 years, what we have accomplished in that short span. And we've been around for maybe civilization itself has been around for like maybe around 10,000 years. The fact that we've managed to do all of these just massive innovations and just, you know, creations and inventions. Like people in the past would say that the world we live in is a fantasy. So taking that into account, I would say not always.
More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my romance still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better that is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Okay, so we're gonna try and go for normal. I will say I would love to try and do a new playthrough with Regicide. I mean, that already sounds badass, and if you don't know what Regicide means, it means the act of killing a king. Something that we kind of just saw in the beginning before the...
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true that the king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them. Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits! Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Louis will save us one and all. All we ask is a tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How do you get rid of those?
That's what!
Huh? Look at you.
What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is. No horns, no nightmares.
Filthy gremlin like you.
What you got, capital?
Oh,
What's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy, huh? Hold it!
Oh shit.
Sure, listen to us, chum. Now, forward and eye! That's what it is.
Oh shit.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die, Marcus.
Genocide!
What a fucking cutscene, man. And yes, I do know that red-haired elf girl. And whenever, you know, they called character playing as blue-haired, Makoto's son,
Saving us?
or Minato's son,
Okay? You still got all your limbs intact?
there is a reason.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about
And I
to.
love Daddy's voice.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission is more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Try your desert.
Think we'll make it? Let's go.
But let's look at the memorandum. So, we're going to look at what is an igniter. Magic igniters, a tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications. Purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. Okay. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter, while sedentary poses little problem, activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and it is thus advised to use them cautiously. Okay. A gauntlet runner. Often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered, semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands, and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The gauntlet runners filled a niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. There are smaller runners, roughly the size of an armed carriage, with a simple deck addition. It is more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility in all manner of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. Like, I love the fact, like, they went so far into, like, just the detail with that, and it's so good. Oh man, like, give me more of this stuff. Oh, I would love a fucking fantasy RPG. Like, if it goes into that much detail in their stuff, I love it. Sanctism. A monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. The religion of majority across the United Kingdoms, its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer Closere with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the sanctist hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the Crown Theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Yay! And that becomes a bit of a major deal within this game.
Watch out!
Face sight.
Okay. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Okay, so I gotta go here. Like I said, I've already played a decent chunk of the game. My other profile, I'm at the prelude to the soiree. You won't know until later in this game. Then you will know what I'm talking about.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Leave it to me.
You say that, but...
I love his facial expression.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small cupboards, right?
Right.
Oh, that music. That is another thing about this fucking game. The music is so good.
Let's go. Got a sec?
Ah, shit. Yeah, my fucking controller's acting up to a degree. This is not fucking like a stick drift and shit.
I don't like this.
Yeah. This is one innovation I fucking love that they did for this game. The run, it's toggled.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epical glory to grant me thy guidance.
Whoa, just look!
with it then! Kill the dog! Are you dead? Great! I've done nothing wrong! Dying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it! Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until death! Yeah!
There's no way that someone's going to listen to anything a therapist said.
Such a shame. Why you stress and cool? Bless you.
Honestly,
Can't worry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. Just focused.
Right.
You know,
right.
back on the wagon, you might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. That was incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Flamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means the dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much. Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We might have to ask if the prince was still alive.
I will say, like, the time transitions, absolutely beautiful.
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who...
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Oh, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who you are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
Press RB to check the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic, world-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing. I'll keep that in mind. A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
What's head there?
I will say, one of the things I absolutely love, I love the voice acting for this game. My bad.
Leave it out, mate.
All right.
What are you playing at?
A lot of ideas.
Do me! Do me! Do me!
Okay.
Do me! Do me! Do me! Do me! Do me!
the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You have learned your place.
Don't. They don't have enough on that place already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna fight for
I want to
change.
fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually
Yeah,
literate.
we're gonna try and go for a strength/magic build. And there is a reason, because typically his canon name
You know your left
is
hand.
actually Will.
There's some use to you yet. Alright, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you
But he
heard
has-
monster sightings.
He has different names in different languages. I believe in German his name is
You
Wilhelm.
can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue Dolphin armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Okay. And I will say this. This young man, he make me feel things. I really, really like his character. Like, you may not understand why I fucking love this character in an almost gay way. You'll understand in a little bit. Yeah. Whatever. Are you really a noble? I take it that you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. But yeah. But I am going to check the memorandum right after this. So.
You think that's why we're low on soldiers?
But yeah, you'll understand what a Clemar and a Roussant and kind of. You won't see all of the tribes, but you'll come to understand a portion, a sizable portion of the tribes.
You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. You've wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clemar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You alright?
I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of like funny answers.
That was terrifying. Don't let him get in your head. That's all people like him really want anyway. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Okay, Signor Igniter!
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
But yeah, I will say, if anything, this game
they are
A
desperate.
lot of people might not like me saying this, but this game is proof enough that the calendar system that was created from Persona 3 through 5
Well,
it is incredibly versatile.
Captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
No, time to sleep. Good night.
Very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh? Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow.
Well, wish
So not even any fairies?
we wish we all lived in.
I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled, and in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people it reads, all lives are equal. Wow. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? All lives are equal. Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You
The canon gay couple.
Didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. That birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
I will say, like, the story is,
I won't give up either.
like, the prince himself, I'm very, very amazed. The fact that they've not named him. I will say, I fucking love just the beautiful landscaping here.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place...
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world.
Oh.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all.
I'm going to say this Stroll's voice actor,
Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to
who's, I believe it's Stuart Clark.
Stroll.
Stuart,
Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlem.
you did a fucking amazing job. Like, hands down. It's fucking amazing.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now!
He's still talking.
Right! As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Caught it over there a moment ago.
I'm not a bug, and I'm not an it! My name is Gallica, for your information.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We've gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be alright. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
Oh, we're not just fighting
Let's keep our
anyone,
guard up.
we're fighting.
Find out.
Yeah. All kinds of crazy ass bullshit that Euronymous Bosch fucking made.
Okay?
God damn, this music is so good.
Here we go. Actually,
I see.
this is...
Okay, so let's look up memorandum. Okay, so now we have the Elda, Clamar, Rissant, Periplus, the Prince of Hucronia, Gallica, Stroll, Forden. So let's read. The Elda tribe. The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare. They face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess multiple unique traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Clamar's horns or the Rissant's long ears. The Elda tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Clamar. The Clamar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns which grow on both sides of their head. Clamars have a broad diversity of facial and body types which have essentially made them average. The Hucronian family are Clamar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clamars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clamars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest that this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Okay. Oh, the Elves. The Rissant tribe. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdoms, second only to the Clamar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Rissant women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clamar, and the 2 tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Rissant pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. God damn, the fact that they have, the dude who was being hanged. Fuck. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors. My bad. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin, not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Rusat and Clamar tribes. This discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. Okay, let's look up Forden. Eistavum Forden, I believe. Eistavum. The 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and as such is the leader of the crown theocracy. Despite hailing from the Rogue tribe, rather than the more commonly Clamar or Rusat tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support in the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king. Many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. Let's look up Stroll. Leon Stroll. A young man of the Clamar tribe met at the recruitment center in Grand Trag. A genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent over-familiarity, Stroll does not seem to mind. Gallica. A fairy who accompanies Will on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Will when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic, though she can be heated when her personal values are tested. She is a reassuring travel companion. The Prince of Uchronia. The son of the heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V, more than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. The Recruitment Center. The fantasy novel. The book Will carries with him. It is a memoir-style novel depicting a country which neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. Okay, so we're going to check out magic, magla, and magla crystals, and just the magic-y stuff and how it works. Okay. Magic. General term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bend the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to be able to use magic, many cannot wield magic. I love the fact that I'm just sitting here reading this shit, and in the background you can just hear fucking the screaming, the soldiers dying by the fucking droves, and then you also hear the music. I know, I'm a bastard. Magla, a technical term for magical power that serves as the basic for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magma sometimes crystallizes in an area of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magma may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Okay. Magma crystals. A crystallized cluster of magma that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester. Though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially, the color of the crystals depends on the formation process and its impurities. High purity, natural crystals are indispensable in producing high-performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay because there is little evidence to support it. But recently, even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. The Royal Scepter. This is one we have not read. An ornate cane-like scepter passed down through generations of the Ukrainian royal family, proof of their right to rule. A magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed royal magic it commands serves as both the pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Ukraine must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of a prince's family has become king, when the bloodline's most direct inheritor was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. It is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield. It is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society, and is thus very rarely used. I love reading stuff like that. Oh shit! See, look at all these people I think I could have saved, but I did not. Oh, it's like the trolley problem, except for... I literally just let all of them die. Oh shit!
do you think? Take care of it, please.
This is our chance!
So basically what this game does is it uses the press term system of the S&T series. Needless to say, I love the press turn system.
Let's go! And won't hold back! Still up! The power!
Ice fire! Unscathed.
It's that easy, eh? That was the last of it.
The fact that I can't...
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Let's give him a fight! Let's go! Fire! Over here!
Burn to us! They chose the wrong opponent.
Not bad. Let's try for greater heights.
Okay, so 3, 7... 3, 7, 5, not 5. Okay.
I think we're in the clear. If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
We have the edge. It won't hold back.
Even easier than expected. That'll do it.
Let's talk about the dying soldier. Oh, dead soldier.
Run. No.
Departed soldier. Okay, I'm going to grab. I knew that there was something here.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Yes, I did. Panting soldier.
Hey. Damn it.
Motionless. Oh fuck.
Hold on. You. I get it now. What?
What's that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Okay. Maybe.
Watch out! We've been spotted!
This won't stop us.
Yeah.
The power of fun!
Shit!
Let's go.
That was probably a horrible idea.
Burn to us!
That settles that. I think we're in the clear.
Shit.
Hey. That's true, but... I'm heading out.
What do you think?
Let's go. The funny thing is I practically, like, almost never sell what, you know, it's typically just in my inventory to sell.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! Can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work!
Okay.
Let's go.
Vile monster. You're mine.
Burn to us!
Oh shit.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
It won't hold back.
Oh.
The power of fun!
Oh shit.
How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two run.
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Oh shit!
No! Please, say something!
Sure.
Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time has come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh. Holy shit. Oh! God damn. Every time I see those fucking awakenings, I'm still like, holy shit, dude.
Wind!
Oh, that did the trick.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Looks like it mainly attacks the headnotes and blade feet. We can target those.
It won't hold back! Scour!
That's it. Stay on.
It's okay. Light is power. Wind! Come on!
Done. We've got to hit the other side too.
Seeker!
Is there another way?
Seeker! Scour!
We hit their weakness.
Wind! Push through!
Hey, what? It's healing. It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Shit. I can't believe it's eating for its own
Seeker!
good. Can you knock those apples off?
Maybe not. Seeker! Scour! Seeker! Wind!
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Seeker! Scour! Wind! A tough one!
Nice dive! Not like they could get you in that!
Might have power.
Yes! Gorleo's apple. So that was Homo Gorleo.
Yay! Thank you!
Not bad at all.
Okay, so magic and agility.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shall reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a little heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that troll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice! Gretus! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Alika, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, who I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
It does kind of suck that you can't use the Gorleo's apple in order to heal yourself, which would have been really fucking cool, but...
We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Gretus. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive.
Louise cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Louise. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Where the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Louise cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Risky among a prodigal tactician and a master of idle arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were reached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaborn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that
king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All we could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn him, man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
I actually agree. That's the thing about Luis. People who've played this game, they'll tell you, Luis, makes this fucking game.
That's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep. Eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the Royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That can mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way route. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
I will say, I fucking love Grius. Great character. I don't know what it is with older characters, but I can find them so much more interesting.
This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows.
Okay. So let's look up what a human is. Human. Unknown monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amount of volatile magma, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature, marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency around the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy. Resonant vessels. Okay. When an archetype's power causes a transformation, the first stage is at the heart becoming a metallic object of unknown origin. To activate the power, the wielder must announce their determination and their hopes for it into into their newly made heart, which urges the body to awaken. This outcry is akin to the battle cries of heroes past, who were known to call upon archetypes in the face of danger. It could be said that the transformations make the wielder an ideal vision of themselves. Okay. The Farsight Mirror. A mysterious looking glass tinged with magic, entrusted to Gallica by the Resistance for her secret mission. This pair of identical mirrors reflects the view of the other. No matter the distance separating them, Gallica possesses one half of the pair, while the other remains by the prince, allowing her to check on his condition at any time. Originally owned by the prince, it is a small item that is impossible to make with contemporary technology. Some believe it may in fact be a divine relic. The Prince's Curse. The lingering malevolent magic sustained by the prince during his assault 12 years ago. At the time of the incident, great minds from all over the country attempted to break the curse, yet none were successful. Those who can see the flow of magma say it resembles poisonous briar vines entwined around the sleeping prince. Oh, okay. The Prince's Assault. An assassination attempt on the prince 12 years ago. Assailants infiltrated the palace to attack the prince as he was sleeping, catching the royal guard by surprise with their sudden appearance within the secure grounds. Though these loyal guards had panicked chase, they ultimately made a cataclysmic blunder. Not only did they allow the prince to be harmed, they failed to capture the assailants, or even ascertain their identities. The assailant who made direct contact with the prince was a mage who fled the palace after casting a high-level curse. Thanks to the efforts of the royal healers, the prince avoided an untimely demise, but they were unable to free him from his affliction. According to the royal guards who fought the band of assassins, the only clue regarding the identity was that they were patently not an adult. This assailant was able to arrange a sneak attack within the palace, had a masterful command of high-level curse magic, and the appearance of a child. By all accounts, the only person to match these unique criteria was Luis, who was afterwards strongly condemned by all in the palace. However, no evidence could be found, and justice is still yet to be served. The Hidden Village. A hidden village whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment here. This is also where Will and Gallica were issued their secret mission. So let's look up Grius. Arvid Grius. A veteran rogue warrior and resistance member alongside Will and Gallica. He's infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Luis Guillaburn. Luis Guillaburn. A Clamar Royal Army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded are his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making. He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone, without regard for tribe or origin. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition. However, he now wields an influence far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed the Army's highest-ranking position of general. Mage. a general term for those who have good command over magic. Formally, it refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, as many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formally qualified, this catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several tiers of mage certification, with the majority being for low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type and uses of magic. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher this tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bearer alone can influence nations. Okay. A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance, and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. Oh, okay. Now I'm kind of understanding. Wait, isn't Oceania like in the opposite direction? Okay, so basically this fort was like I kind of wondered like how open does this game leave for a sequel, and I've always kind of thought of like, because this game is just set within the country of Ukrainia. Well, there's typically like 3 countries. Just in the beginning of the game, it kind of explains this. It's 3 different countries in a trench coat, more or less. But yeah, it's 3 countries in a trench coat. But I was wondering, like, okay, so this is a border fort. Who would they be protecting against? But now that we know, it would be Oceania. But the thing is, like, and this was built before the kingdom's unification. It definitely would have outlived its political and strategic relevance. Okay.
They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travellers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the 3 of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Yeah, I will say, like, certain cutscene really puts a bad taste in my mouth for the king. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. You also want to obtain gold beetles. Find them anywhere you go. But yeah, if you want to know why I have a little bit of a distaste for the king, it's a decent bit of the problems that the society of Ukraine is dealing with. It's kind of his fault.
Got it?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
Okay.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you though. When a human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Oh, the Vitruvian Man.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study.
Quite something, isn't it?
A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance? There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw matter within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Okay. This is actually something I need to kind of talk about to people. If you don't know the reason why there is a large bit of, say, Renaissance-inspired art, or, you know, medieval-style art, and you don't know who this character is, and really, like, in terms of, like, real life, this character, or at least this interpretation, the person Moore was a real person back during the medieval era, and he was the person who coined the term utopia. It's, like I said, he is the writer of the book Utopia, if not, like, I think it was actually even a series. And not just that, you can also see the Renaissance era, not medieval, Renaissance. You can see the Renaissance influences within the style of the game, just with the statue deal, and how the transition whenever you go into academia, what it's called, whenever you go into it and you see this, you know, kind of the Da Vinci Man deal, it's called the Vitruvian Man, and was typically used for, like, anatomy and whatnot. The fact, like, they're really taking that idea and then just, like, and putting it in, like, a fantasy lens is so fascinating to me. But yes, Moore, I believe his name was Robert Moore, and he was a real person. You can look this up. It's so fascinating. I find stuff like this, like, when people try to say that video games cannot be art, I shirk the idea that video games can never be art. I think it is an absolutely dog water statement, and it is just patently untrue. but this is something I really, really like. I love the idea of like them taking a like real life person as inspiration for, you know, for a character like Moore. You know, Moore in real life wrote the book Utopia, and then we are looking, you know, we're looking at Moore in this game as a scholar who is seeking Utopia, which is why he gets the Seeker archetype and why he's also the first kind of bond that you make. But if you've ever played Persona 5, the Bond deal, in the Persona series, you know, there's each of them based off of like the major arcana, and they also go up to rank 10, but in this game, they rank up to 8, and every time you hang out with a person, you are guaranteed a rank up. Amazing fucking innovation for that system, and it's a great system just in general. But at the same time, you know, when people try and say, oh, you know, these characters don't really, you know, they're not all that, you know, they're not all that developed. The thing is, it kind of puts the onus on you to develop the characters.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
All ready then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected, so we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our Vanya. There'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special.
Don't forget.
Hold on.
One wrong move, and I'll cut you down.
So we're not the first ones merely in centuries or whatever. Well, okay. Well, kind of concerning the fact that he is a rogue, he's a rogue tribesman. It is possible maybe over a century or so. But from the looks of it, no, like, there have been others who have unlocked the use of archetypes. We're not necessarily the first ones since the dawn of, you know, like, since ancient forebears or whatever. No, there have been people in somewhat modernity, at least within, you know, time frame of the story, you know, in different ages, and even within, like, the kind of same age, that have used this power. Yeah, when I picked up from missions in the early days, I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. But yeah, like, taking that into consideration, I actually would love to see, like, more characters who were able to use archetypes. rather than just the main cast. Like, if they're going to do like a separate game and like, you know, a sequel, so to say, I think that would be super fucking cool if they did that. It'd be so fucking legit.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
That being the case,
Alright. Got it? Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
More. An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a particular study called academia. He first contacted Will during a particularly trying moment of somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Okay. I was thinking I was missing
what happened?
No. Don't let your guard down.
I will say I fucking love Grius. Grius is like my mind.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward. It's all clear. Stop!
What's wrong? Oh. Got it? Luke.
It's definitely there. Okay. And this is something really cool.
Alright.
Give it a shot. We got this.
That'll do it.
And then you see that we still got experience and whatnot for it.
Hold on. Got it?
on you.
That being the case,
Okay. Let's get this all we can.
Straight!
Oh, that's such a cool idea.
Let's go.
wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Whew. That should do it.
We'll hold our ground.
Oh shit. Damn.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Come forth, royal soul.
Take this. Not done yet. Not good.
Jesus Christ!
Vitus power.
Let's catch our breath.
Looks like we're safe for now.
We have the edge. Let's hit them alive. Let's go. Scour. Let's finish this.
I think you have this.
Let's wrap this up.
The three arms out.
No more sunrise.
I think that's all of them.
What is it?
But
Pardon?
Thank you.
Okay, let's get this all we can.
Let's settle this quick.
Seeker, win!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Let's push through! We have the edge.
This is our chance.
Come forth, royal soul.
That one's down. We've got nothing to worry about.
What?
Stroll, we gotta aim better than that. Stroll badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Seeker, scour. Last one.
Take this.
Power's down.
Tougher than I thought.
I will fight with pride. With healing power.
Helpful as ever.
Yikes! Here comes the counter. Stroll's power's down.
He did it, come back. I feel stronger.
There are some enemies left.
Stay sharp, cat!
I know what you're doing. Hey, you found something.
Cat, how's that?
Don't waste the opportunity. Straight now.
Incoming!
Nice dive. Not like they could get you with that.
Let's go! way I'm stopping here.
Okay.
Careful, we've got company.
This battle's ours.
Go straight!
Seeker! Wind!
I love the idea of like the opening volley.
Some battles are hardly a foot. Eyes forward. Enemies are still present.
On the defensive! Get him!
We won't lose this
First
fight.
move's ours.
Vitus power. Still here?
Still standing.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That was the last of them.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it!
That's not an igniter!
Take this! It's our turn now! Shite!
What's that? I think something's coming!
go.
Watch out!
No.
Let's do this! Shite!
Falling back. Seeker! Scour!
Take this! It's our turn now!
Trivial.
Blast!
Seeker! Wind!
Still standing.
Let's
Come
do
yet.
this! Shite!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Scour!
Oh, nope, nothing's coming because the factor I managed to fucking take it out before he could do anything anymore.
No.
Let's hurry!
All right. Aye. Hey. Indeed.
So?
What is it? Please come on. Thank you.
Wait a sec.
Aye.
Then,
Let's go. However,
Stop! Don't move! Don't you dare move!
shit.
Well done. What are you doing?
I'll take one in the corner.
Look!
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Oh, man.
Stop right there!
On your toes, everyone!
Dad!
Oh, wait.
Oh, that fucking fat
I
ass.
knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's god is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Stay back!
Let's get it! Let's get it!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive.
Yes!
For you.
Yes!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lone star, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
worldlings. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Nuzzle as fuck!
My name is Leon Stroll the Alligators. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Motherfucking Chad! That scene gets me every fucking time I see it because it's just so good.
I will show you a world with honor.
Wait! She's got power like yours now? Well, better still know how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This ignites all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Come me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colours. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The inventor's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Hack and slash! Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Let's go! Die!
Your destiny! No holding back! I'll cut you down! But yet... Seeker! Scour!
This! Die! Here they come!
I shall vanquish evil!
You Seeker! Have no idea who you're seeking!
Please! No holding back!
Right up, Aaron!
The Seeker! Still up?
Take this!
Still standing!
I feel from royal power within! Please!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Never expected a commissioned officer to end up a wine-dyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without any igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Strong. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Clean mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Harley was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start if the Reese was behind it. And that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... Yes. I'll do that. Now, onward.
Damn, that should have been a canon game moment.
Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed.
The power
You find
of
yourself here
Twinkage.
and a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elven Center?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We need to get, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What a miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall a discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path, proclaiming its virtue. That awakening is your doing now. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Don't even argue. Don't you know? I'm warning you. If you mess with him, you're gonna have to go around me.
You two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other.
The virtue of the mage.
And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Oh, I need to stretch.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? Do you mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here. Now then.
Okay. I'm gonna go Grius.
That means. Now then.
Yeah.
I see. This right here. Alright. Sure. Of course.
If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
I still have much to learn.
Fascinating.
And this is actually something I find really cool about the archetypes. They all have their own color schemes. I love it. This, and not even just that, but they look so fucking cool. Like Stroll's is like this gold seeker, or you know how Will has like the silver knight. Well, also you can see the kind of gold plating and whatnot on Stroll, and how Grius has a darker silver to it. Like, stuff like this is, I live for it, man. Okay. But yeah, like, stuff like that, I absolutely love it.
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, and let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
I will say this, I love, like, overall, this game, the fact that it was not fucking nominated for Best Voice Acting, it's criminal. Absolutely fucking criminal.
Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream? Grius, that's You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Awakened it? That? Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... this is magic, eh? I'd always given up on it, but... fate had other plans, it seems. Enough! We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we best not waste it.
Look!
What's up? Huh? Pardon? Hold on.
Sure.
Oh, look at that. God damn, those fucking transitions are so good.
I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to try and...
This place.
That being the case, be careful.
The end is quicker than roaring Northland! Mage! 1 minute! She ready for it!
Royal soul! Still here?
I shall vanquish evil!
I think I'm getting used to this.
I see. Fine work indeed.
I think that's all of them.
Across! Guys! Mage! And to end this is not the measure. Are you prepared? That's what? No, not yet.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? Not bad, if I say so myself.
Looks like we're safe for now.
This is our chance!
Yeah, it's coming! Mage!
It won't hold back! Wind! It's still up!
It's warrior! Hold it!
Yes!
Keep it up! Only one
Any
We're clear.
Seeker! The top one!
I shall fight warrior!
Even easier than expected.
There's some enemies left. Stay Easy. Back there.
Fine work! Get here! Mage!
Still up!
Are you prepared? Hold up!
Good one,
Great
Stroll.
job, Stroll.
Don't be careless. Here goes.
Only one left.
Hold on.
Great job. We're clear.
Help
The freedom of a wanderer. The top one!
your name? You hate to see it.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Careful, we've got company.
Oh, shit.
Ground.
Any weakness.
Let's go!
No holding back!
Settles that.
I'm down. Get anywhere now.
Wow, look at that.
Don't let them come to you wide open!
The freedom of Vitus power! Let me help!
How are you?
It's warrior! Let's wrap this up!
Great job, Stroll. Only one left.
Mage!
Great job. We're clear.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Here!
Helpful as ever.
I shall warrior!
chose the wrong opponent.
Just part of the job. I see. This can be useful.
Nice.
They look pretty weak. You hanging in there? Not tired, are you?
You okay? Don't take risks if you can't manage them. I'll find you.
Amazing. Hey, you found something.
Take it. No sense here.
I don't like that.
Don't tell me.
But Luke, now strike at me! Mage! Crystallize! Let's keep this up.
Scour! Still up?
Now, what's the play?
Are you prepared? Almost finished! Not how we all like. Stay focused! We're back from the top. You're here! I shall vanquish evil!
Retry, double do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Luke.
We found something.
Amazing.
I can feel the power growing.
This battle's ours.
The power of heals!
Got them right in their weak spot.
Now,
Warrior!
Vitus power. Let me help.
Now, falling back! I would all right.
Your guard's down.
Let's go.
Blades ready, lad? Let's go.
We did it.
let's stash that somewhere safe.
He's got
Catch.
I
Okay. Well, everyone, that was like a 3-hour stream. And yeah, like I do plan this coming week, whenever I can get my fucking schedule. I do plan on my next day off streaming again. If you guys like what you're seeing here, hey, I'm going to be trying to stream more, not necessarily regularly. It would be like during whatever fucking day of the week I have off. I'm going to be streaming like once a week, or at least try to. And I'm going to be playing through Metaphor. I'm going to be enjoying the game. I also do plan on, kind of getting back into the Persona series, which I'm a huge fan of Persona anyway, just in general. And if you could tell, I'm very much enjoying this game. And you can also kind of tell I'm a huge fan of the Persona series because I was super hyped for this game. Yeah. So, the devil's in the DNA, my folks. But yeah, I am planning on more stuff to do with like some more JRPGs. I also have a little bit of I'm wanting to try and cook up a video about my thoughts on Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy in general. Just the changes throughout the series. That one is probably not going to be as positive, but I'm going to try and do what I can. I also have a video talking about fucking Verlicify and Pokemon. Video about the whole fucking data leak that happened. So, I got some plans. And no, they're not going to be edited videos. They're just going to be straight off the fucking cuff, like always. But, if you guys like this, like, subscribe, all that shit, whatever people say. And let's all have some fun. Everyone's be kind to one another. Stay based.